Listen, at the end of the day, we all just need to know that Portia's fucked every Nigerian man in Atlanta. You know what, Portia? Yeah, I would have snapped too. I would have snapped on Miss Misproportion myself if I were you. Yeah, I would have unleashed Portia on her ass. Because if I'm Portia and in 1 minute I'm looking at Kate Michelle, who I thought was a mutual friend of mine, or we at least had some mutual respect for one another. Obviously not, because she thinks I'm plotting on her, and she's also now shouting to the whole table in Atlanta that I'm currently hooking up with her ex. And then all of a sudden, some 3 foot 11 inch troll next to me is talking about how I'm fucking every Nigerian in Atlanta. Yeah, it's time to it's gloves are off. And Kelly, it seems as if you have a lot going on right now. So I don't know if it's any of your business to be shouting out, to the world who's fucking what nationality, who's fucking what race, and every single person in it. But let me tell you what, since you're having such a hard time filling up your restaurant, why don't you just ask Portia for that entire list of all those Nigerians? Because I heard they have a lot of money too, right? And it seems like that's also what you need for this restaurant. Oh, wait, it actually doesn't even matter anymore because my good friend Drew Sidora actually paid a visit to that location, and I think it's closed. You seem happy with Tony Stark, so why don't you and Iron Man just focus on filling up that restaurant before it closes down, and Portia will worry about what Portia needs to worry about, which is apparently plotting on Kay Michelle's vagina. Because when Kay told Phaedra about this, even Phaedra was like, look, I don't know anything about your vagina. What are you talking about? I know you had a conversation about black, and that's about it. That's all I know. But Kay also thinks that Phaedra knows not to play with Kay Michelle. She even said in her confessional, it turns me on that you know not to mess with me. Kay Michelle, we don't know who's trying to mess with you. You say it's Portia and Drew, but Portia authentically seems surprised and shocked that she has a plan that she's not familiar with to take you down. Again, like I said last week, Drew and Portia teaming up together to take anyone down does not actually make any lick of sense. Which, speaking of Portia, listen, this whole watching Portia have her own Bachelorette spinoff while currently filming The Real Housewives of Atlanta is cute, but we all know who gets that final rose. And I can see why Sway got that final rose, because that confidence that Sway has just through the TV, I see Portia, I see it. But you know what I don't see? The need for floating air mattresses in a pool, because clearly we're not filling them all the way up, right, Shamia? Shamia would have the one that would be sinking and potentially drowning her. Of all the ladies, it would be Shamia's, wouldn't it? Because she probably thinks that Portia likes, or not Portia, Phaedra stabbed like the tiniest hole in it. She probably did. She probably thought Phaedra just went boop. But I want to boop to the last 12 minutes of this episode, because we're in familiar territory. I'm feeling like these 12 minutes felt like last week's entire